All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. All right, we're doing week 18. We're doing week 18 of the Madden League, season 12, 2018. This is our last game of the regular season. Okay. I'm online coach Big Kurt Laurie Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Eagles. We're 8-7. We're trying to go 9-7. Yeah, that's our record. We will be playing at Washington Redskins. All right, in our last game of season 12, 2018, I'd like to thank all our viewers from Facebook, Joe Price, Facebook, Joe Price Hall of Fame. Also, the people who watch me on Twitter who come over to YouTube, if there's anybody that does that. Shout out to y'all. Also, YouTube community, I'd like to thank them for keeping the channel up to par. So, shout out to the YouTube network, YouTube community. I'd like to thank them for the services and jobs that they provide for people, and also the great jobs that they have done in terms of enhancing YouTube and creating a better way to make better content. So, shout out. And much love to YouTube. Also, my subscribers, I'd like to thank you guys for supporting this channel, Devin Smith. And those who are not subscribers, I'd like to thank you for stopping by and still taking the time to check out the content. All right. Tomorrow, Saturday, we will be, I think, the 25th. Okay, August 25th. To be exact, August 25th, Saturday, tomorrow, 2018, I will start the Season 12 NFL Madden playoffs tomorrow. All right? And we're going to get this game underway. Week 18, Philadelphia Eagles at Washington Redskins. Last game of the season. Madden League, Season 12, 2018 underway.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a healthy Carson Wentz and the world champion Philadelphia Eagles take on Alex Smith and the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Just a few moments ago, it was the Redskin defense being introduced, and the largest cheers went for their Pro Bowl cornerback, Josh Norman, as he and his guys get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they enter play here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their third-year quarterback calling the shots under center. It'll be Carson Wentz.
And what a season Carson Wentz was having in 2017 after a rookie season that was a little bit up and down, as you might expect. He was having an MVP caliber year. Three touchdown passes at the time of his injury. Had his team at 11-2, riding high. Everyone thought that might be it for the Eagles. There goes their dream of winning a Super Bowl. Instead, Nick Foles comes in, team rallies, saves the day, and they end up winning the Super Bowl anyway. But Carson Wentz had a big hand in getting him in that position.
Here's Foles. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Jonathan Allen in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Foles. And he's going to go down again. Jonathan Allen in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Now Foles. Jeffrey breaking the tackle. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw now on 1st down. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. You see Thompson's numbers from a week ago. 16 carries, 53 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one, and
the running is so stupid on this game.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. It is. It is stupid. You ain't lying.
This is the first carry for Ron Kelly. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Dotson with the grab over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Smith finding Dotson that time for a Washington first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off. because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They stay on the ground. Nice again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Foles now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still 1st down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. They run with Ajayi. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Let's go, Philly!
Jay Ajayi, his 6th touchdown of the season.
We need him.
And the Eagles are
all right, let's go
Eagles
Eagles
for 6. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Good drive.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Smith, and this one complete to Reed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Smith finding his big tight end Reed for a Redskins first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Redskins. They will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And this certainly confirms all the chatter, how big of a final weekend this is. For the moment, the 6th seed is theirs, but it'll take a victory to officially lock that down.
I hear the excitement in your voice about this.
Well, we're nervousness both ways.
Either way,
both ways.
But you know, I've never
What
met a
kind
player
of throw was the
who didn't
LOL?
go into a game with a little bit of nervousness.
You know what? I don't
Didn't play well. Because
you know what? I don't know what kind of throw that was.
to this game has an edge to it, doesn't it? Then you're really not going to perform that well.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to it, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Nick Foles, Nick Foles. 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles had 6 to
That's
their
what
lead.
we needed.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass
Let's
play, but
go
he saw
Philly.
something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Sit on your face?
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You something else, Ryan Smith.
They're going to lift it throw. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get it.
What's up, Ryan Smith?
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Oh, Nick Foles is hurt. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, man. Oh, that's not good.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman.
We got to go
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He finds a Johnny. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Wentz now on 1st down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Once again here on 2nd and 10. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. Now Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. Wentz to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Sidney Jones. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Here's Wentz to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Fielded about a yard deep. Pretty move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll start in the NFC East, a classic matchup here. Dallas visiting the Meadowlands. And it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. Allen Hurns, a touchdown reception. From there, we stay in the Empire State. We head up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And at the half, they are down to the visiting Dolphins in that one. Ryan Tannehill looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for the rookie, Baker Mayfield. In the game you're watching, it's the former Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles, with the strong first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And you can see by the X next to their name, they have clinched the NFC East already. For the moment, though, they would host a wild card game in round 1, Charles.
And for me, it brings back memories of how tough it is to win this division, because when I was a kid, there used to be a thing called the NFC Central that was known as the black and blue division. Everyone called it that because of how hard it was to win it. I think that's been transposed into the NFC East. I mean, trying to win that division, being able to get there, it's quite an accomplishment.
Here's Smith now on second down. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Defense step up big.
If these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And let's look at their passing game, more specifically their receiving game. These guys have been great out wide.
I'm with you on that one. We'll look at it, and we'll enjoy it, and actually marvel at it. These guys are making every catch possible. Boy, have they been fun to watch in this game.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Completes it to Ajayi. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Now Wentz again. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Mason Foster in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now Wentz on third down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Matt Ioannidis in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. So out now come the Redskins. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11
Do they show who makes the playoffs after this game?
Continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
Yeah, they'll show you who makes
and just
it,
try and ram his way forward
show
and
you
get
who
what
did.
he can.
Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass.
No!
And he's going to get
Oh,
this
my
one across
God.
the 30-yard line.
That's garbage.
That one goes for
No way
13
he could've
yards
made
and it
that.
moves a step.
No way, no way.
And I know you
But it's
can't
all right.
really see it,
It's
but
all right.
that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that.
This is a good revenge game cause they beat you like 2-6-0 last time you played them, so I know this feels good.
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. It's a revenge game. This is definitely a
So
revenge
from
game.
Philadelphia territory
Remember, they
now,
beat us
here's
pretty
a first
bad
and
in the
10
regular season, I
at the
think.
41.
You know?
On first and 10, Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed.
They beat us pretty
And he'll
bad.
get down on the play to the 37. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To the air again, Smith. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a first down with that catch.
Smith on first down. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets past him at the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wentz going to throw. He's got room to run past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. To throw is Wentz. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Zach Brown. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On third and long, it's Wentz. Bird shrugs him aside. Running left side, it's complete.
What happened to Nick Foles? Did he get hurt?
Going to get this one all the way out across the
Nick
45.
Foles got hurt. Yes, he did.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
He got hurt, and I
so
don't
it's
know
even
now.
football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to
know if I
figure
would've
they're just
started
looking to
him off
burn
for the
these final
playoffs,
2
man. I might
minutes
start
away and
Carson
get
Wentz.
out of here with a victory.
You know, I might.
Wentz now to throw. He finds Ajayi. And he's brought
I
down.
might start Carson Wentz.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first
I might go
down.
Carson
Wentz now. Perfect since the
I don't
second
know.
half
Nick
started.
Foles
7
getting
of
hurt
7.
and then
It's
bringing him
first
back
and
tomorrow
10.
for the playoffs. I don't know.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Drops it off to Ajayi. Ajayi hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. Accelerating, and off he goes. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop.
Hey, Uncle Phil, have you ever heard of NBA Playground?
For a touchdown. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chance of getting that done, slim and none.
I got a new game. I might break that joint
just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to
break it loose tonight.
And out now come the Eagles. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead will slip away quickly.
Wentz to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Wentz to throw on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. It was DeShazer Everett that time who got a hand in to break it up.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
The Eagles on third down.
I want to see the replay in the first round. I hope it's not Seattle LOL.
And he comes back with one complete. Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it.
You know what I mean?
They'll be disappointed to have to burn one
if
there after giving up the first down.
If we got to play Seattle, that's going to be crazy. Because we played Seattle in 18. Remember the glitch? Remember that? That 3rd and 26 glitch. So it's going to be a good game either way, but you know we're going to go down fighting, man. And yeah, we're going to be on the road. We ain't going to have no home game. We're going to be on the road. But I don't care. I made the playoffs, you know. We don't care. You know, just want to make the playoffs. We want to make the playoffs to have the right to compete. We don't care about home court advantage. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to our skills anyway.
Wentz now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's all about the skills anyway.
It's a really simple game.
But home court advantage does help, though, man. I'm not going for it. Home court advantage helps, man.
Rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. That would look like he'll throw here. Ertz has it left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
This is a revenge game for that beatdown.
It's the defense calling the timeout here.
This is a revenge game for that beatdown they gave us.
Stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Wentz to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Pernell McPhee in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Got him in. Open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. To throw on second down is Smith. Fighting, and with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Offense.
Good game, man.
Yes, thank you. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, we're moving on, man. Going to playoffs.
The only thing that comes to
All
mind
right,
for me
well, at least we
is
made the playoffs in
moving back
19.
5 yards because they
I don't know anything else. Our destiny
but in
starts
most
tomorrow.
situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Yeah, we're going to be in the postseason.
On second down, here's Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Can't
back
wait
at the
to see who you
37-yard
play.
line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Philadelphia, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Washington, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.